Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Colorado School of Mines Smash Virtual Esports Open, brought to you by Bravus Esports. I'm really looking forward to the Smash we're going to get to see today. It's a huge tournament. You guys have a really strong community out there, and I'm really excited to see how all y'all match up against each other. I've run a couple of these events for you guys before, so I imagine some of you guys are even returning from those, and to those of you who are, welcome. To those of you who aren't, though, welcome. We are Bravus Esports. We are not the school. We are a separate organization that have been brought out here because it is our goal to promote and grow esports communities, whether they be small, large, grassroots, or otherwise, as large as they can be, no matter what the skill level, wherever all of those players come from. So we're happy to be here bringing you the broadcast today. We're going to start off with a match between Farf and Taco. And it looks like those two players are in here. I don't have confirmation on which one is which by gamer tag, so I'm going to check in with those two really quickly and make sure that I know who's who. But then we'll get the names and whatnot updated. All right. Okay, Farf is Alex. We've received that confirmation. Awesome. Alrighty. Perfect 32-player bracket. You don't see those nice even powers of 2 all that often. So, no buys. Everyone's got a round 1. Everyone is vulnerable. It's exciting. Well, in keeping with the ore diggers theme, we'll keep our money hungry boy Wario up here. He's a prospector, right? He's even got the mustache for it. We'll keep him up there up until we see what characters these two are going with. It's going to be interesting. Farf has competed in one of these events before, and Farf took second place at one of these outings, so definitely a seasoned player, has a lot of experience as a competitor. But the two winners of the previous events, That Guy and Samfish, are, to our knowledge, not here. So both of those winners, both of those previous winners, they're not going to be taking the gold home today, and we get to see who is going to take their place at the top of the podium. What's happening right now, in case those of you who are watching might be a little bit more new to competitive Smash Bros., they are going to be in the process of stage striking. Stage striking is a process by which you narrow down the list of available stages to the stage that the two players can agree is the fairest one for them to begin the game on. So they've been given a list of a certain number of stages, usually 5, in this case I believe it is 5 as well, that they are allowed to choose from. Let me double check that just to make sure I'm not giving out misinformation. Yes, it is 5 stages. And one of them will ban 1 stage, another one will ban 2 stages, and then one will ban 1 more. So they've each had an opportunity to ban 2 stages, and that leaves 1 stage remaining out of the 5. And that's the stage that you play the game on. So it's the one that they both object to the least, if you want to think about it that way. That's how that's going to work. Of course, that process is going to take a little bit of time. They're going to have to communicate with each other about that over Discord, and they're going to have to also pick their characters and make sure that the stage pick is correct. So that's going to take them just a second, but they'll be getting into the ring shortly, and we'll be getting some action going for you guys. How is it in Colorado? We're coming to you from Arizona right now, and it got hot all of a sudden. Suddenly jumped up to 110 degrees because Arizona does that in April. No idea what it's going to be like in Colorado, though. Could not tell you. See, how many literally nothings can I spam in response to Walsey? Quite a few. Running and moderating a bunch of streams will do that for you, huh? Literally nothing you have paid for, and literally nothing you shall receive. Let's get these guys pumped a little bit. There we go. There we go. Give them a little advice too. This is how you win the game. It's the objective. I'm sure you guys are probably super new to Super Smash Brothers, never played it before, and need that little bit of a refresher on the rules. So there you go. All right, here we go. We've got a Donkey Kong versus a Mario, the absolute classic matchup. Game would not exist if it were not for those two here. Might actually have had the wrong character chosen there or something. Maybe a wrong stage. I forgot something. Oh! Okay, yeah, wrong character. They picked Mario instead of Bowser. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see how this goes. They are on small battlefield. And they are very large. Infallible is Taco, and Farf is Alex, for those keeping track. So Taco at 69%. You have to consider that an advantage, despite being at a deficit. Farf definitely doing the lion's share of the damage right now. But no clean follow-ups or anything like that. It's just a whole bunch of neutral engagements. Great RAR back air into the forward tilt there. Very clean from Farf, showing that they understand some of these advanced techniques here, and able to take it with a strong forward smash there. Now, Taco is going to be on the hook to finish this stock. Oh my goodness, the follow-ups. My goodness, what damage he's doing. Oh my goodness, let's go, Farf. That... I don't know if that was a 0 to death, but it was definitely close to 1. Ooh, that's a really scary thing to shield. If the whole move of Bowser's down B makes contact with the shield, if you get hit with every hitbox of it, it will break your shield. But Farf, not scared, hits him with the giant punch to punish the predictable movement there. And Farf showing right now that them getting the first seed, not a mistake. It's going to be a steep task for Taco to bring this one back, although bear in mind, for those of you who are not familiar with Smash tournaments, this is a double elimination tournament. What that means is that in order for you to be eliminated, you have to lose twice, not once. So this isn't March Madness. This isn't you lose, you go home. This is you lose, you can still go all the way back and win the entire tournament. Mr. Infallible the Second saying, good luck, Taco. I think the other guy knows what he's doing. To who I must assume is Infallible the First. Is that what we got going on here? I don't know. Maybe Taco's just talking to himself in third person here. Hard to say. Kinda. My account, different person. Ah, interesting. Okay. So is somebody else using your Switch then? Is that how that's going? There we go. Okay. Yeah, Infallible. Farf is the #1 seed of this tournament. Took second place at one of our events previously, and that was out of, I think, 40-some contestants, so an even bigger one than this one. So definitely no slouch. Let's see, 30 players actually, so it was the smaller of the two. The other one was 56 players. It's huge. But yeah, so he's definitely got a competitive history, and you know, he's shown he knows what he's doing here. We saw, for example, a RAR back air earlier, reverse aerial rush. It's a way of using a back air while advancing forward, something that was not possible without some fancy, maybe dash dance shenanigans in earlier games, and it didn't preserve your momentum, so using your back air was just not as possible in this game, or as it is in this game, previous installments. So, you know, showing that they know an advanced technique like that probably indicates that they have some competitive experience, that they practice this game. Ooh! And that just KOs! Oh no! Just caught him out in neutral with that. Crazy. Farf going ape in this round 1 winners match, taking it 2-0 in pretty convincing fashion. And that leaves us, because it went quickly, in the awkward position of actually having to wait for the next match. We have a number of matches that are all playing right now, and we'll have one for you guys shortly. But we are going to have to wait on that until we have the bracket advanced a little bit further. So, in the meantime, hello, I'm Jem. I'll be your caster for tonight. Synchrony, or Simon, is the TO that you'll be seeing making all the match reports, taking all the score reports in the Discord here, and letting you guys know who you've got to play and where. So we are the team that's sent out here from Bravest Esports. How's it going, the Cheat? Cheat is another one of our co-workers here. You may know him from his commentary on Melee. Also the tournament organizer for Smash Camp. So. Oh, and how's it going, Hecka? I love that little Totodile emote. Very cute. Talk about Ludwig Sevens, though. Shoutouts to Ludwig. We already loved him as a Melee player and a Melee content creator and everything, but there's a special place in our hearts, specifically us here in Arizona, because he came up out of, you know, the locals that we ran here. Went to the same school as a couple of us, so it is so cool to see the man going and becoming bigger than Ninja on Twitch. It's just earth-shatteringly cool to us. It's really wonderful to have anyone from the Smash community at such a high level of influence. I think that's going to be really huge for the scene in general. So, super excited for that. Do we have any Ludwig followers? Any Ludbuds in the chat? Ludwig Prime. He sits upon the throne with a large collection of blue crowns. Ludwig's a Melee player. That was originally, you know, one of his first YouTube videos that blew up was a compilation of, I think it was like people getting salty at ice climbers or something like that. I'd have to go back and remind myself. But he got his start, you know, began his following, especially on YouTube, making Smash videos. And Melee was his primary competitive game. Top 10 salty ice climbers moments is still his most viewed video. What? Oh my goodness. Even after he's blown up this big, that's still his biggest video? Jeez. People really hate Melee ice climbers. What the heck? I'm looking that up right now. Videos, sort by most popular. 3.3 million views. Yeah, so there you go. Ludwig's a Melee player. And he's clearly showing that he cares a lot about the health of the scene. You know, you've got the LACS tournaments that he runs online. So, yeah, anyway, we've the Arizona Melee scene are kind of over the moon with how well he's been doing and what he's been able to accomplish for himself. All right, looks like we got another match called here. It is between Danny Rosen and Duck313. I'm gonna check in and see which one is which here. Because Michael is not one of those people. We're gonna have to figure out. Maybe the other one's IGN gives it away, but I'll ask in Discord just to be safe here. Yeah, the other one's not giving it away either. Got Michael and Cookie here. Okay, so Duck is Michael. Awesome. So it's going to be Duck and Rosen. Oh, they're raring and ready to go. My goodness, these are going fast. Alrighty. So Duck is Michael. Michael is Byleth. Rocking the Enlightened One skin. And then on the other side, we got the Captain Falcon. Okay. Off to a pretty even start here. Duck a little bit on the run here. Danny Rosen able to get a little bit of damage. But you can tell there's a stronger understanding of the punish game here. Captain Falcon, a very fast character, going to be very sticky. Byleth, on the other hand, going to want to punish over-aggression, going to want to kind of bait Captain Falcon in so that he runs into one of those powerful moves, which he just did. Dead even so far. A lot of the time you can kind of look at... well, one of the ways to judge the caliber of a player is how many openings it takes before they take the stock. How many times do they need to win neutral before they can actually finish it off? And these players didn't take very long to get there. Great forward tilt to interrupt there. Sees the attack coming and jumps over it. Great ledge pressure here coming out from Danny Rosen. Ledge hop nair interrupts it, but ooh, the down smash gonna hit off the other side. Oh, able to survive just barely is Duck. And the Falcon kick off the ledge. A great edge guard mix-up. Has been playing very cautiously, very conservatively on the edge up until this point. Finally pulls the trigger and just goes out there, kicks him. Great drag down nair. Not going to find any follow-up off it, unfortunately. That back air, great zoning tool for Byleth. Very long range. not super slow either. If you space it right, can generally be pretty safe. But one disadvantage of Byleth is that it's a very, very slow character. And she has the range to account for that. But the thing is, whenever you're relying on range instead of speed, you have to play a little bit more predictively. You have to kind of anticipate where your opponent is going to go. And Captain Falcon doesn't have to do that as much. So kind of becomes a little bit more of a guessing game, a little bit more of a little bit more strategic than it is tactical, I suppose. Duck hanging on, in this case literally, but only for so long. Gonna need to tack on a lot of damage, gonna need to do it pretty quickly before Danny Rosen is able to find that finisher here. Ooh, that, not quite gonna do it. Very threatening edgeguard situation, and gets kicked off the other side again. It's been so hard for Duck to make it back on stage safely so far. Ooh, great down tilt, doesn't quite manage to hit though. No way! Oh my goodness, what a clutch. Let's go, Duck.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
That, honestly, so close. Also, you know, if I'm looking at this from Danny Rosen's perspective here, I'm thinking, all right, fine, he got me with that, but that's kind of a fluke. Like, he can't just rely on hitting that every single time. I'm going to wise up to that. So, I could definitely see the run back happening. It felt like for the majority of that, Danny Rosen was in control, really just made one crucial mistake at the end, but was in the driver's seat for most of that match. So I could easily see this one going to a Game 3. I want to see if Duck can kind of adapt here and figure out a way back on stage from ledge, figure out some options in neutral to get a little bit more follow-up. Because it has just been Danny Rosen with a bit of an edge in the on-stage game so far. Putting on a lot of pressure that Byleth is having difficulty dealing with. Doesn't land the strong knee, but man, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, double hit up smash. Massive KO option, basically a 0 to death at that point. Oh my goodness, goes for the knee as well. Oh, doesn't get dunked. Yeah, you can see, you know, Duck, when he sees that he's behind, he's very willing to go for these more aggressive options. Maybe try and take some quick stocks. Because he knows, you know, how far behind he is right now. And that's the kind of thing that can even it up. Great little mix-up there, but Danny Rosen not biting in the slightest. Really solid fundamentals on the ledge there. Trying to catch him with the up tilt through the platform, able to get an up B grab. Just goes for it, and that will take the stock. What a gut check there. Ooh. Whiffs the forward tilt, but no punish. Sometimes that's something that putting on a lot of pressure will do to your opponent. You know, you condition them into thinking, man, I've just always got to be shielding. I've just always got to be worried. And sometimes, if you put that kind of pressure on, you can make them miss punishes that they otherwise could have gotten. So, completely different game from last time. Danny Rosen absolutely dominating a full 3 stock there. Was in the lead for the majority of game 1, but that game never lost the lead in the slightest. Started off the game with a 0 to death and never looked back. So let's see if we see a character switch here. Might be that Byleth is the solo main, so Duck's just going to try and make it work, but You know, this is the time to, you know, try and mix something up. If not a character switch, then you definitely want to see a different stage. Do, in fact, have a character switch. We're going to Cloud now. Much more mobile character. Still has big sword. Still swing good. But, gonna be a little bit more hit and run. Maybe gonna be able to keep up with Captain Falcon a little bit better. Gonna be able to relieve some of that pressure with their ability to retreat. So I could definitely see this working out, depending on, of course, how experienced they are on the Cloud. I like the use of up B to get out of that situation. Puts him on the platform, so Captain Falcon forced to chase if he wants to follow up any further. Ooh, the rollaway gets caught by the gentleman. Oh no, and it doesn't go high enough. One of Cloud's biggest weaknesses there is the recovery. We have definitely seen some situations where the Byleth recovery was put to the test, and Cloud's significantly worse. So the early stocks are going to be a lot more feasible for Captain Falcon on this game. Duck having a hard time getting some aggression going here. Great neutral air, but just gets Falcon kicked out of it. Great response there from Danny Rosen. Oh, and there's the limit. This might be able to set up for maybe like a finishing touch at this percent. It's a little bit low for a KO, but okay, yeah, not gonna get the KO there. It does about 20 damage, but that's a bit less than he needs right now. Charge limit a little bit as he knocks his opponent away. Ooh. Gotta watch out for these Falcon kicks. It almost seems like they're not getting respected quite enough by Duck here as he gets dunked with the down air. Finally does get a stock off a back air, charges limit halfway. That's a pretty big deal, actually, because he will charge it up as the match goes on here and will be a lot closer to that limit special. Great zoning right now coming out of Duck, making a little bit of a comeback. That's, I think, 70, 80 unanswered damage. Misses the finishing touch, though. Gonna get an up B out of shield. I like the use of the up air. Very safe, even if the Falcon kick comes in. Gotta not roll in on that. It's been read once earlier. And that's the sort of thing that can cost you your stock if you do it at the wrong time. Hax kit spikes him down. Runs right into the gentleman. Oh my goodness. That scared him so much that he air dodged and wasn't able to recover. So Danny Rosen, after dropping game one to a very cheeky dunk from Duck, able to bring it right back and take Duck out. Danny Rosen will be advancing 2-1. Man, y'all got some hitters at this school. That was a pretty high-level match to be seeing in winners round 2. I think we had Danny Rosen with like the 29 seed or something like that. Yeah, that's clearly not correct. Seeding can be a bit of a guessing game sometimes if you don't have a lot of data to work with. And clearly that was not the correct guess. So Danny Rosen will advance to the winners quarterfinals, where they will compete against the winner of a herd of sheep and... Not going to say that one on stream. Alrighty, let's see who we've got up next. We've got Ken IQ versus Patches. And that is, in fact, exactly who is in our lobby. Good to see that their tag is actually their tag. No shade, no shade. Maybe a little bit of shade. Alright, so let's see. What round does this put us in? Ken IQ versus Patches. This is still winners round 2. Now, there is some history here. Ken IQ was in a previous event of ours. Let me see if I can find that. Here we go. So Ken IQ made it to top 8, top 5. They were out in 4th place, losing 2-1 to Farf. So that was a very close match. Now, granted, that was back in October, so there's been some time. Maybe things have shifted a little bit, but after the strong showing that we saw earlier from Farf, you know, the fact that this player is someone who has taken a game off them, that'll say something about their caliber, and you know, maybe they are trying to shift that around so that it's a 2-1 in their favor on this outing. So we'll have to see. Ken IQ, the 2nd seed of this tournament. Then Patches, I don't know if we've seen before. I'm going to use the lovely Control F function to see. Nope. We have not seen them at either of our Bravest events so far. It's not to say that they're not a regular member of the community or everything. Or anything, just that we have not seen them ourselves yet. We've got a Byleth, and we've got a Peach, it looks like. So, Ken IQ on the Peach. Get that hooked up in just a second. Byleth for Patches. Or, sorry, the Edelgard. Gotta get it right. So, Ken IQ with the slight early lead. Good dash attack to get out of the corner and establish some more space on stage. Great follow-up from Patches. Ooh, big damage. Nice little forward tilt. Hits with the arrow as well. Oh, great call out from Patches there. Very quick reaction to snag Ken IQ out of the air from that. Massive. Patches looking really strong right now. I wonder if this is a Dark Souls reference. Patches. Trusty Patches. The least trustworthy Patches of all time. Probably the least trustworthy character in the entire game. You know. Not to go on too long about that, but most characters in Dark Souls are very honest about trying to kill you. Patches, not so much. There's a little bit of that shifty deceptiveness here. I don't know. Very high percent right now for Patches. Has not managed to put together quite the same offense that they were on the first stock just yet. We've seen what they can do off a single opening, but Ken IQ is not given that opening up. Throwing a whole bunch of tournaments. The Stitch Face! Oh no, and he throws the Stitch Face off the level instead of holding onto it. Maybe that was a mistake. He was mashing the catch button or something, I don't know. But got some benefit out of the Stitch Face anyway. Ooh, there's a Dot Eyes. Getting really lucky turnip RNG so far, is Ken IQ. Goes a little bit further off stage, I think, than they meant to there, but able to make it back and gets a down smash, knock them off stage. And some things never change. Peach is gonna down smash. Ooh, going for the runaway side B. I can see what they're going for there, but gets crossed up. Patch is now down a full stock. They had a phenomenal stock 1, but have not been able to replicate that success. They've just kind of gotten zoned out here. Not having a projectile is kind of a bear, especially with a character as slow as Byleth is. Oh, such safe shield pressure. Thank you going out there, but are they going to make it? Yes, they are going to make it back. And Peach gives him the booty. Takes game 1. It does my heart good to look at the score reporting channel and see people using it exactly correctly every time. A+, everybody. Good job. Following the format to a T. Y'all are great. Alright. So, Ken IQ, you know, dropping that first stock, but then coming back clearly at top form on that Peach. Able to make a pretty convincing win after that against the Byleth player. We'll have to see if Patches decides to pull out some different tricks. They do have Byleth as their avatar here. But it doesn't necessarily mean everything. You can see I've got a Splatoon icon, but I actually play Palutena. Alright, going back to the Byleth. See if they can make something out of a stage counter pick or something like that. Now, they've shown they've got the punish game. So maybe it just takes a slightly different stage to be able to navigate neutral and get to the point where they're at that advantage state. Kalos. Very common counter pick stage to see. Mixes things up quite a bit. Takes away the center platforms. I will say, this might give a slight recovery advantage to Peach, because I don't know that the up B from Byleth is going to allow her to get up onto those side platforms. So those are kind of unusable to her. Might just be that oh, maybe the choice is that she's trying to grab you through the platform like that. Something that we saw Patches try to do there. That might be the thought behind it. Oh, goes for the down air, actually almost hits it. Probably with better spacing would have landed that, and that would have been a big follow-up. So far, pretty even. Oh, no shield grab available. The jab comes out from Ken. Oh, and snipes with the turnip. No way that Patches is coming back from that. Byleth does not have that kind of hops. Too many heavy academy robes. Might want to lighten up a little bit, maybe get a little bit more mobile. Great back air, though. Sticks that spear way out there and catches Ken IQ with it. I like Patch's positioning here, actually. Sitting underneath that platform really limits Peach's approach options. She kind of just has to come from directly in front of Patches, and Patches can be ready for that with something like a forward air or a back air. Ooh. The Twinkle Toes to Galaxy Twirl. Actually, no, that's not what that combo is. Galaxy Twirl's the neutral air. But it's probably my favorite name I've ever heard for a combo in the Smash Bros. Series. Great use of the float to get in over the arrow, although Byleth still going to be able to swing pretty high with different moves, so can't just rely on floating up there all the time. Great zoning play from Patches. Great bait on the Toad. KenIQ just having a harder time getting in than they did last time, although those turnips are still doing work for them. Oh, and there it is. Patches takes the lead here. It's on the last stock, but they have a very high amount of damage. And they just get Peach Bombered off the left-hand side. Hacha. Great Nair. Oh, big bomb. Bomby boy, explosive. Pico boom. But great job by Patches to navigate that. Unfortunately, having a really hard time finding an opening. The Stitch Face there locking them into shield for longer than usual. Unable to escape, and they've just taken a whole bunch of percent without really being able to relieve the pressure here yet. Peach's air steer, aerial mobility coming into play there, allowing them to navigate around Patch's edge guard. Ooh. Swing and a miss with the forward air, and that puts Patches back off stage. KenIQ trying to claw this lead back, just playing the turnip game very well. Now, that seems to be their advantage here. So when they're not going in right away, when they're waiting to set things up better, throw a turnip first, they are tending to find the right fights. Ooh, really risky neutral air coming down there from Patches. Does get punished in the end. Trying to mix up on the shield there with some interesting side B tech. The Toad just kills! Oh, goodness. KenIQ takes game 2 off of a counter. And Peach being the drama queen that we love her for being. So KenIQ taking it 2-0, a much closer game 2 there from Patches. Was looking really strong. But swings a little bit too hard with that smash attack. And KenIQ able to capitalize with the counter there. Now let's see. It's possible that we might just put Haxton on next against KenIQ. That is KenIQ's next opponent. But we'll see what RTO decides to do. There are a lot of different opportunities here. It's going to be Danny Rosen. So we saw them earlier. Versus Cody Kawasaki. So we saw Danny Rosen earlier, a high-pressure Captain Falcon player. Competing against a Byleth. There's a lot of Byleths out here. Y'all got a strong Byleth player in your region that everyone's imitating? That everyone's taking lessons from, taking notes? Or y'all just a bunch of Fire Emblem weebs? Either way, valid. All right, here we go. Got both players in the lobby at this point. So now, just have a quick conversation about stages, or just go in. Y'all are fast. Do you just not ban and be like, let's just go so-and-so. Small battlefield or whatever it happens to be. This is going to be the green Falco, which I think we got. feathers are slightly lighter. I never noticed that about this skin until I saw the stock icon. Interesting. He decided to dye his hair or something like that. That looked a little low. I was worried about that one, but able to survive anyway. Oh, Cody Kawasaki trying to get in there and get scooped by the up beast. They could potentially tech the ledge and survive, but he's not quite able to get there fast enough. So Danny Rosen taking the early first stock here. See if Cody can put together some offense here, get some of that lead eaten into. This is a good look for Cody Kawasaki. Lasers him once and no chance to get back to the ledge from there. Cody doesn't even have to do anything more. Great edge guard. Oh, misses the shield grab, not quite in range. They're rolling backwards, they're a little nervous. They don't want to get hit. I like the patience to just stand there, shoot a laser. Great zoning tool. Stops forward aggression in its tracks. Ooh. Nice little forward tilt there from Danny. Very aggressive down air play, but doesn't get punished, and in fact is able to convert it into another forward tilt off the ledge. Oh. Cody had the read, just didn't act on it quite fast enough. Seemed to like there might be a slight bit of latency here on this game. A few timings that have been going a little bit off, which usually is an indication that the latency is causing the timings to be different than they would be on offline. Doesn't look like a huge deal, though. It's not like the game is a slideshow or anything like that either. Oh, and that'll do it. Falcon kick. Danny Rosen loves that move. Saw it used a lot in edge guard situations in particular in their previous outing on stream here. Back air into grab into neutral air. Some good damage there. But Cody able to get out of it. Nice laser. Ooh, that puts a lot of pressure on the Captain Falcon when he's off stage, but he's going to need to make it back on himself. Does so. Gets some good damage as well. 131, this is definitely KO percent. Just needs the right option to land here. There's the laser again, and again it catches Danny Rosen out. Only reason he makes it back is he's got his double jump. Gotta start expecting that laser to come out here. Ooh, just completely reads the side B and catches it with the axe kick. It's big damage here at this point. Falcon kick right to the gut, and Falco is out of here. Captain Falcon asserting his superior birdhood despite being human. A little bit sus, I don't know. Falco definitely prefers the air, you know? You know what I'm saying? Shoutouts to Sigurd. Roller player for Day Old Sushi. I play competitive Splatoon, so that's where that comes from. Too many Switch friends. Friends list is always full. You always gotta delete people to be able to add somebody new for tournament purposes. It's hard life, you know? Alright, here we go. Swapped sides on me. I'm wise to their tricks. Let's see where Cody decides to take the next match here. To Battlefield, alright. This can be nice because it gives you these side platforms that get in the way of aerial approaches, which Captain Falcon is going to be especially fond of. Can be tricky, though, if you get caught above him. Because of his mobility, his capacity to use those platforms to keep you locked up there in a juggle situation. So Cody will have to keep the low ground here. We'll want to be using those lasers to kind of maintain space. And watch out for approaches from above. Doing a great job right now of using these multi-hit aerials to catch Danny Rosen out of the air and prevent him from getting close. That Falcon kick. Danny Rosen using it so effectively so far this tournament. You just always got to watch out for that. Especially, you know, with Wi-Fi conditions. And he's ready for it this time. I was waiting to see if Cody was going to try something like that. Got the laser a number of times, but never went out there. And this time he does to great effect. Ooh. That's a smaller shield than he wants. Goes down for a pretty aggressive down air. Tries to side B onto the platform. Just gets grabbed out of it. Good mix-up on the up B. Could have gone high. Chose just to go to ledge. Difficult for Danny Rosen to react to both. Kawasaki down a stock now. Danny Rosen with a great... Ooh, no! Oh, he's not ready for the side B semi-spike, and he goes down. Very, very early stock taken by Cody Kawasaki there. That is a great opportunity. But Danny Rosen just keeping up the pressure. Has not gotten hit yet by anything significant. There we go. A couple of up tilts. Yeah, that's some significant damage. But the knee... Danny Rosen trying to equalize immediately in response to that. Up B off the side. Not going to do it. Side B's to top platform. Hasn't done that yet in this set, so great mix-up, but puts himself in range of the Falcon kick. Nobody's respecting that yet. Great DI to get away from the Nair follow-up. Throwing out a move a little bit preemptively there, and Cody takes some extra damage for that. Up to 93 already. Danny Rosen just not letting up. It's clipped with a down tilt, but the spacing in the air here from Danny Rosen is keeping him safe from all of the aggression that Cody is trying to put out. You know, you see a little dash dance there, a little foxtrot, I guess I should say. Oh, and the back throw just does it. Danny Rosen just moving and schmoving all over the place. Able to take game 2 and advance from winners quarterfinals up into semis. So yes, that was actually winners round 3, if you will. WQF. Good games, folks. So still not into best of 5 territory yet. We will reserve that for finals. So that's winners, losers, and grand finals. But guaranteed 5th place in the tournament, so a very solid outing already from Danny Rosen. They will play the winner of Farf and Royal Heap, both of whom have made it up to winners quarters, completely undefeated, no games lost. I'm going to take a quick look here. The rest of the bracket. Another winners quarters final set. We've got Ken IQ versus Haxton. Back in round 2, we're waiting on Splug versus Gesht, G-H-E-G-J-T. I don't know how that's pronounced. Get is what you're getting from me. And the winner of that will play against Lil Charles 33. Then we're up to about losers round 2 on the loser side. Alrighty. So let's see who we're going to have up next. Probably waiting on a couple of match reports at this point because we are at a more advanced place in the bracket. Thanks, Zark Knight. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything here, but Sark Knight's a buddy of mine. Also from the Arizona Melee community, actually. Been a very supportive follower and good friend. Statement is still true. Aw, shucks. Appreciate it. So how's it been going, Sark Knight? Been a little while. You keep ending up moving around here, but watching some Ultimate with Colorado School of Mines here. Got a really big community, clearly. 32 player bracket here, and that's one of the smaller ones actually that we've run for them before. So, whole lot of grassroots support for the scene out here, which you love to see. You love to see people playing video games together. I was surprised actually that no one contacted us about having seating information. You know, you'd think that with this many people showing up to the event that y'all have got a tournament organizer or something in the area. But it's like, y'all just love your Smash Bros. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's take a look here. So we've got a couple of DQs here for inactivity. Just in case y'all didn't know, this tournament is double elimination. That means you have to lose twice before you're out, not just once. So just because you lost, that doesn't mean, you know, just go throw your hands up and head out. Even if you do have to head out, at least please let a TO know so that we're able to prevent the tournament from being delayed because someone's waiting for you to show up and you're not going to. So make sure that that's a thing that you take care of whenever you head out. Make sure that you're actually out, first of all, and then let the TO know if you're leaving before you're eliminated. All right. Looking like we're actually going to get a losers match in here while we wait for some winners stuff to finish up. Won't delay the tournament or anything. It'll give some people a chance to be on stream, which is awesome. It's going to be... Oh, we're going to see Duck again. Byleth player versus Iwa or Ewa. Maybe Eva? I don't know. Chin scratch. Eh. Okay, well. So we have already seen Duck here. Very solid Byleth player. Also had a Cloud that they pulled out in that last game. Let's see what round this is going to be. This is going to be losers round 3. So the loser will tie for 7th, tie for 12th, tie for 16th. Or well, let's see. That's tie for 7th. That's tie for 9th. This is tie for 12th. I've got it mixed up just a little bit here. So yeah, they all tie for 12th. So Duck is already back here in the arena. We'll head over there now. I'm going to guess that they're probably going to start with Byleth again. They've been doing that in every set so far that we've seen anyway. There they are. Still be getting their stage strikes done. You guys have been very, very fast so far about your stage strikes. Like, it almost seems like y'all just have, like, an unspoken agreement. Yeah, we're just gonna go to small battlefield. We're just gonna go to battlefield or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you're just experienced and you're fast at it. See if there's anything going on in the contact your opponent. Nope. They're doing their strikes in a DM, I would imagine. Something quick that I would like to mention while we're waiting for this to end. Of course, they get started as soon as I'm about to say that. So we'll hold that thought for the time being. We've got a Ridley player on screen. That's exciting.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Duck on the Cloud here. I'd have to imagine that this matchup is somewhat in Cloud's favor. He's got the speed advantage and does have range to rival Ridley's here. He even has a projectile, so there's a lot that he's got going for him. But Ridley is a strong edge guard character, and that is one thing that Cloud has got to be kind of scared of. So while Cloud probably going to win the on-stage game here, you have to expect that he's going to be terrified as soon as he gets put on defense. Whew. All right. First stock goes to Duck. Oh, but he's off stage. There's that Nair. All right, he waits out the Nair. And we're going to have to be a little bit more patient. I'm just going to pronounce it differently every single time, and that way I'll be right like a third of the time. Hila coming in with the neutral air. Gets the down throw. Nice little follow-up there, but not able to land the forward smash. Duck landing on the platform, and it didn't seem like they expected that. Great little double jump over the top to avoid the edge guard. Duck has not been showing a whole lot of fear about being off the stage here. Has been playing patiently, using what they need to get around the edge guard threat from Ridley here. I like that, immediately being ready to jab after the grab gets broken out of, just like that. Great way to tack on damage. Goes up for the up air here, trying to get a juggle going, nothing doing. Cloud is a speedy boy. Really threatening back airs here. Also has limit. And actually burned it somewhere along the line there. It's gonna be harder and harder to mash. Oh no! He didn't grab the ledge. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It was probably still holding down. But does yeet Cloud off the level. That absolutely iconic throw. Dragging him across the ground and then throwing him up. Absolutely brutal moveset from Ridley there. Something I'd like to mention really quick before this next match starts. There is going to be an event, I believe tomorrow, for the Colorado School of Mines. that we'd like to make you aware of. Let me double check and make sure that I'm remembering that correctly, but I believe that that's true. Yes, 2 events tomorrow, actually. So there's going to be a Mario Kart event at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. There's also going to be an Among Us event at 8:30 Mountain Time. So you can come and say the word sus, and I will not actually hate you for it. It'll be great. Pokemon 591. It's Among Us. Come in and play Pokemon 591 with us. Hee hee hee. Oh my god. Chat's gonna pop off with a whole bunch of people just saying the word sus to bug me now. I'm sure it's gonna happen. It always happens. Every single time. All right, here we go. Byleth coming out this time from Duck.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, the edgeguard situation didn't really come into play so much versus Cloud. I was a little bit surprised to see that. That is one of the significant weaknesses of the character. But ended up just getting KO'd off the side most of the time. But, gonna be able to play a little bit more defensive a play style as Byleth here. Which, it's not something that Ridley's gonna be great at cracking. Ridley, relatively slow character, not a lot of very fast moves. Their fastest, I believe, is something like 12 frames. At least fastest out of shield option is. Jab obviously going to be faster than that, but everything's a pretty big commitment, and that's going to be perfect for a character like Byleth. Wants to keep their distance, zone you out, and punish predictable aggression. Even so, you know, the aggression has been coming through, just very sticky on this Ridley. Difficult for Duck to get off of him. And there's the stock already. Not able to get out of that dash grab in time. Oof, just whiffing a forward smash, and that one's going to get punished for sure. Can't be whiffing such a laggy option on a shield like that, even if it is against Ridley. Going for the impale, it looks like. Oh my goodness, gets the back air stage spike? Let's go. What an edge guard. All right. So that will see Iwa, Ewa, or Eva, or whoever else it is, moving on. We had Farf and Danny Rosen on deck for stream. So they will be coming on shortly. Do need to ask Iwa to leave the lobby as quickly as they can here so that we can get our next set of players on. Lobby is capped at 3 players to make sure that people don't come in, try and spectate, and jack up the latency here. All right. Taking the nuclear option. Okay, so this match should be interesting because I think these 2 players both stand a pretty good chance of taking it all the way here. This definitely has implications for the rest of the tournament. This is winners semifinals. They're both already guaranteed 5th place. But if they win, guaranteed 3rd. definitely love to be in that position. One of them growling at the other. A little bit threatening, but a little bit weird. High energy, move that body. That is, in fact, Danny Rosen's playstyle here. High mobility character. Apply a lot of pressure. And with a character that is as big as a hurt box as Donkey Kong has, you can see the impact that that can have, the pressure that he can put on, the offense that he can get going. Oh, that's huge. Caught his jump. Okay, it doesn't go off there. I wanted to see a runoff nair or something like that, honestly. Maybe run off up B or something like that. I think that without the jump, Danny Rosen kind of a sitting duck there. Oh, and such big damage coming out of just that one little opening there. Ooh, almost gets first hit nair into knee. Not quite landing it. Not quite finding the out of shield option that he needs is Farf. Danny Rosen gets the down air. 3 stocks to 1 right now. Farf going out there and does get the neutral air. I love the aggressive edge guard. I wanted to see it earlier, and I liked seeing it there. Oh, but this neutral air combo is going to be so brutal against a heavy character like Donkey Kong. He's really gotta not give Captain Falcon these party starters, these big openings to do that kind of damage. Look at that. That was 3 or 4 up airs off of 1 opening. Great, perfect shield there. Gets the side B out and doesn't quite run off with the correct timing. You know, you can see what the idea was there. Waited just a little bit too long to execute. Ooh, in the back air, that we did see that KO earlier, but Donkey Kong is a chonky boy. Not quite gonna die yet. Great forward tilt. Ooh. Down smash narrowly avoids getting hit by it, does Danny Rosen. Wow. Great capitalization on that mistake from Danny Rosen on the edge guard attempt. Oh. All right, all right. Good job by Farf getting himself out of the corner there, but... What? How did he go that way? Excuse me? Did he just not touch the ground? It looked like he bounced that way. I'm so confused. I've never seen that before. All right, well. Little goofy, but with that kind of a percent, we knew that Farf was not long for that final stock, and Danny Rosen able to capitalize and might not have taken it in the way that I anticipated, but did in fact take the stock. Danny Rosen is up 1-0 here. This is still best of 3, not best of 5 yet. It's only semis. So this is potentially the deciding game. We'll have to see if Farf is able to bring it back to a game 3. We'll also see if there's a character swap here. I could see that happening for sure. Donkey Kong, yep, there it is, a Corrin. That is not the character I expected to see, but I'm not complaining. I was a Corrin main for a good long while. So, much slower character than Donkey Kong, movement-wise. Going to be heavily reliant on options like the neutral air to zone Captain Falcon away, kind of deal with his aggression. Also going to be able to use a significant range advantage, disjointed hitbox. Oof. Falcon finding a way through with the knee there. But you can see, you know, with these up airs coming out, great option for starting juggles, getting punish game going. So, clearly a experienced Corrin player here. I don't think this is a desperation option by any means. Falcon gonna have to respect that up B there. The wings on it are invincible. So Corrin can be hit around it, and, you know, a very skilled player doesn't worry about it quite as much, but especially on Wi-Fi, you know, you gotta watch out for that. Tries to go for the up B off the top. Very low commitment, honestly. Great decision to try and go for it, even though it didn't work out. Is this going to KO? Oh, no. Are we about to get shut out of the game here? This does happen sometimes, that the spectator gets kicked in order to keep the match. Oh, no, one of them disconnected. It goes to no contest, and the game doesn't continue. That means that one of them is gone. All right, so we lost Farf on that game. Farf back in. So I'm thinking should be able to just kind of go in and replay that one. I don't know that they'll necessarily have objections to it, but we'll see what they want to do here. Having some quick communication with the TO. Alright. Looks like they're just going to try it again. Alright, here we go. Can I just lament for a second that the Smashville platform doesn't move anymore, that they considered that a hazard? I think that was the coolest part of this stage. But that said, gonna give some great options here to Corrin to both pressure that platform and move around the level using the pin. I like the use of the up B there. Ooh. A little bit too committal. Oh my goodness. Falcon kick into Falcon kick. That's not a combo. Huge charged down smash there. The neutral B not going to find anything, though. Let's get Falcon back in. Great pin. Oh, no. Does that put her too far away? Oh my goodness. Oh, no. Whew. Down tilt, very much a party starter option for Corrin. If she hits that, you can often combo that into something like a neutral air. At low percents, if they don't DI, you can actually get up tilt out of that. But against human players, typically not going to let that happen. All right, the counter allows her to get back down, and I like the follow-up with the up air. Gets a little bit too aggressive, ends up on the platform, but able to salvage it. I don't agree with the use of the neutral B to try and edge guard here. Captain Falcon's recovery, not putting him up that high above the level, and especially the uncharged version, just very unlikely to find anything there. I would like to see him be pressuring the ledge a little bit more instead. Ooh, risky jump, but does pay off and is able to get a nice little juggle combo here. It's up a little too early, though. Danny Rosen going all the way out there, not finding it. Oh, and the up B does finish the job. Very aggressive play, but not a lot that Corrin can do out there. She's got her up B, and if you force her to use that and go above you, well, now you just get back to the level and punish her on landing. So really kind of out of options there. Great job by Danny Rosen to punish the low aerial mobility of that character. So that'll do it. That is winners semifinals on that side of the bracket at any rate. Farf knocked out into the losers bracket by Danny Rosen 2-0. Danny Rosen on fire right now. Dropped a couple of games so far in the bracket, but has yet to drop a set. Sitting comfortably in winners finals right now, guaranteed third place. And Danny Rosen even has fans in the audience. You'll love to see it. All right. Other side of winners semifinals is going to be Ken IQ versus Lil Charles 33. So we saw Ken IQ on the Peach earlier. Have yet to see Lil Charles play. All right. So I'm going to remove our Cranky Kong. There's LC33. I'm gonna take a guess at this one. Let me know if y'all think that this guess is merited. You think? You think? He playing Minato Boy? We'll have to see. Just waiting on Ken IQ to be able to make it back in here. We know that they're around. We saw them here earlier, so shouldn't take too long. There's Ken IQ. Now, the Minato guess, you know, you look at everybody else in this lobby. You see that I've got the Splatoon token. Ken IQ has the hero token. I play Palutena. Ken IQ, to our knowledge, plays Peach. So it's a bold guess to assume just based on the token that this is a Shulk player. But I'm still putting my money down on that one. That is my guess here. Got a Kenny fan out there in the audience. Got a Pog Frog. A frog champ, if you will. Looking like they're about to get started here pretty soon. We've got a Game & Watch. I'm wrong. Darn, I lose all of the money that I bet on this. Shucks. How much was that? Don't worry about it. Alright, here we go. Up he had a shield, gonna catch him, and got the nair out from that. Game & Watch, a very strong character at controlling airspace. Neutral air lasts frickin' forever. Backer goes out very far. She's got a lot of very solid options out there in the air. Also has some very fast ground options to keep himself safe. A little bit over-aggressive on the down air there, though, and Ken IQ able to catch that out with a forward air. Good use of the parachute there from little Charles 33. Himself back down safely enough. Ooh, that angle on the down smash is brutal, and Peach has no chance of making it back from that. IQ opens him up with the dash attack, tries to throw the turnip up. Goes to the Peach Bomber, it does not reach. It's comboed up. Able to just make her way down with a down air there. Looks like little Charles slightly mistimed the juggle. Got a Mr. Saturn here. Which initially would not seem particularly PogChamp, but does an extreme amount of shield damage. You really do not want to be shielding it when it gets thrown at you. Can sometimes break the shield, so it's something that they both have to be a little concerned about. Ends up fading away. Pretty much a full stock lead right now for little Charles 33. There's a Peach Bomber, not going to KO. Kenny having a really hard time finding this final hit. You understand the need to be safe, but I kind of want to see them swinging with something a little bit stronger. Peach Bomber will finally do it. Game & Watch not known for being, you know, the heaviest character. So someone that you can send pretty early on. Great use of down air there. Probably not reactable at all in an online setting. Oh, so much pressure on the shield. Charles's shield is an M&M right now. Still hasn't recovered from it. Oh, and there's the counter as well. Great side B. Ken IQ kind of clawing this one back. Still has not lost that second stock despite being at 160%. And Game & Watch is in kill percent now. This is anybody's game. Dash attack will finally do it off the top. But Kenny doing a great job of making his way back into this video game. Oh, not going to be safe on shield with that. And that's going to be a little bit of extra damage on the side. Grab breaks. Turnip gets reflected. LC33 has been trying to use that repeatedly against the turnips here, and it's the first time we've actually seen it work the entire game. Great job on Kenny to be recognizing that. And there is the Peach Bomber off the side. I jinxed it. Of course I did. I'm the commentator. Commentator's curse. This is my kind of witchcraft here. Dead even right now going into the final stock of this first game. I like that spacing there for the turnips. You throw them at that angle, and that's exactly where they will fall down over the ledge. Kenny's showing he's not afraid to get the turnips reflected back at him. You know, even if that happens, he just pulls another one and throws it again, and what's the Game & Watch going to do about it? Goofy-looking trade there. The bomb is actually a part of Mr. Game & Watch. And so it's not like it's a projectile that's separate from him. It is going to just trade there rather than blowing up like Link's bomb or whatever. Well, okay, not Link's bomb. That's a bad example, like a Bob-omb would. Oh, and catches the berry with the down smash, and that's just going to combo into the forward smash every time at that percentage. Lil Charles able to find that last opening. But Kenny, man, clawing it back. You have to think that this is pretty close. I can easily see this one going to a game 3. Ha-cha, indeed. I don't think we see a character switch out of Kenny. That's my gut here. I think that Kenny's doing fine on the Peach. I think that he wants to just work on outplaying player to player, and he can absolutely do it. Especially with a counter pick stage to work with. It'll be interesting to see which stage they opt to go for here. Game & Watch and Peach both having phenomenal recoveries, so that's not going to be a huge factor in it. Maybe a larger stage so that Peach can take advantage of her weight advantage.
3, 2, 1, go!
So many layers of petticoats, you know, they add up. So far, so good from Kenny. I like the option to take away all of the platforms here. Just lets him play this turnip game that's been so effective for him so far in this set and this tournament. Oh, that's so smart. There's a mix-up whether he was going to be able to hit Game & Watch or not, so just decided, okay, I'll just pick a tournament instead and let him go right by me. The Peach Bomber there, a little bit slow. Probably could have gone for something more like a dash attack in that situation. But still solidly in control. Great forward air. Peach with insane air steer, able to come down and find that before she hits the ground. Ooh, goes in a little too aggressively with the dash attack and actually eats the bomb there. Ooh. Up airs. Tacking on a bit of damage is LC33. You know, if you haven't taken the stock yet, it's not over. Going for a Judgment Hammer. Doesn't actually connect. Only would have hit for the 3 anyway, so not a big deal. Next Peach probably going to kill. Whiffs on the Stitch Face there. Just opts to try and go for it so that LC33 doesn't have a chance to maneuver around it, but great patience, avoiding the edge guard there. And there's the down smash. Kenny out to the early lead here. Not a huge lead, but definitely a significant one if you can tack on a little more percent. Great defense there from LC33, getting the shield back up. Good spacing as well, able to get the forward tilt, put Peach off the level in a tricky situation to make it back from. Ooh, that air dodge scared me a little bit, able to get out with the really quick up B out of shield though. So far, good pressure from Kenny, and not a lot of kill threat coming out right now from LC33. Dash attack, seen it KO before, not going to happen there. And there's the charged up smash, waits out the air dodge. Great patience from LC33. Solid down smash from Kenny. Gonna just run away from that up B that he knows is coming. LC33 trying to find a way in, but with a turnip, it's not going to be easy. Gets in with the up B there. Trying to claw his way back into this one. He's not behind by that much anymore. But just little tips and tats of damage. It's not a lot that he's hitting Peach with any one time. Chip damage, basically. Oh, and a massive counter. Not going to KO, but really reverse the situation there. Oh, Kenny puts himself off stage. Actually gets hit with the down smash on the way back up. Lucky to be alive. Another counter. He's just seeing this up B coming every time. Ooh, and one of the hits of down smash does manage to find its mark. So Kenny maintaining that narrow lead that he had going into the the second stock. I like the use of counter coming down. You know, if you know that they're going to attack, put it out there. Tacking on some damage already. Kenny being very patient, knows he doesn't really have to approach, doesn't have to put himself in tricky situations. He just plays the waiting game here, picks good openings. He can definitely have this game too. Hits him with a turtle. I hope the turtle approves of that. All right, and the forward tilt is going to do it. Very close to even at this point, but slight damage lead, and, you know, with how slow-paced this game has been so far, I think that does favor Kenny by a significant margin right now. LC33 just going in with that up B into back air, gets a little bit of damage, gets another grab into a nair, into his second nair, third nair. The juggle just keeps going. So much damage off of that one opening there. And, you know, a lot of it was avoidable. A lot of that was LC33 making a movement read. It's not guaranteed there. There's the counter. Just dead even right now. It's going to come down to who gets that opening. And, you know, LC33 did get it on that first game. Very short shield, and I think Ken wanted to get in and pressure that, but did not have the positioning to do it and ended up taking some damage for it. This time, LC33 being patient, waiting out the counter. Trying to get back on the level, but he's being so aggressive as he does it, too. He wants that KO, and he's just not finding the damage right now. That counter. The counter's going to start KOing if he counters a smash attack again. Oh, that's an opening. The down smash, not going to KO yet. This is so close. Just keeps going in with the Peach Bomber, and the third time is not the charm. LC33 knocks him off stage. Goes in for a dash attack. That might have been shield grabbable, but he was probably expecting to grab himself. Oh, and the bomb catches him out of his aerial drift, and then the explosion hits him, and that's enough. Lil Charles, 33, taking it over Ken IQ. Moving himself up into winners finals versus Danny Rosen. So LC33, don't go anywhere. We're going to bring your opponent right on in here. Danny Rosen. Will the real Captain Falcon please stand up? Down air, down smash. Every Peach dreams of this. All right, folks. What do you say we make this a little more interesting? We down for interesting? We like interesting? Here's my question to y'all, all right? We got Danny Rosen. We got Lil Charles, 33. Who you got? Y'all have been watching a little while. Y'all have got some channel points. Who takes this one? What do y'all think? Got a little under 2 minutes at this point to lock in your guesses, your bets. This one's going to be a best of 5. Who takes it home? I bet some of y'all are sitting there waiting and seeing, like, can I wait and see if the first match starts and see who I think is going to win based on that? Trying to game the system, I see. Hit that predict button. Put in who you think is going to win. And put down how many points you are willing to wager on it. Got about, I'd say, 45 seconds left. Get those bets in. All right. So right now, we've got more people voting for Little Charles 33, but the people voting for Danny Rosen are a lot more sure of it. Put down more points. So it's a close one. Not everybody knows. I'll have to see how this pans out. LC33 still sitting in the waiting room here. Looks like we've landed on a stage at this point. So players are going to hop out, grab their characters, get back in. We'll see how it goes. Same characters we've seen from them so far. Didn't really expect to see anything different. This is it. Winners finals. Best of 5. Winner is guaranteed second place.
3, 2,
Advances to grands with the advantage over the player who has to come up from the loser's bracket. On Town and City to begin with, lots of room for them to run and jump around. And some interesting platforms that will definitely change the flight patterns out there, if you will. So far, some pretty good zoning from LC33. No big openings yet from Danny Rosen. Still has plenty of time to work it out, though. Game & Watch, not the easiest character to counter. Relatively small. And fairly light as well. So you need very weak-hitting moves to make it work. But it is definitely possible. Danny Rosen on the offensive right now. Trying to get an edge guard going. Great follow-up there from LC33, but loses center stage control a little bit. Gets it back. Leaning really heavily on this up B at a shield here. We'll have to see if Danny Rosen starts respecting it. Maybe figuring out how to not get hit by it. I like the use of the down air there. Definitely not something that you expect, because usually you think character uses a stall and fall like that. That's just going to put them too far off the ledge. The Game Watch's recovery is just that good. Able to make it back up. Gentleman does finish it off the left-hand side. Very, very high percent here for the Captain Falcon, and that will 100% finish it off. So dead even going into this second stock here, and LC33 able to weather the invincibility platform. So going for this up B so often, but you know, drifting on the way down, Game & Watch can still threaten with something like that back air, something like that neutral air, or the bomb. Ooh. LC33 going in for something here. It's a little bit of damage, but man, the up B, it's hitting almost every time, but he's getting at most one up air out of it afterward, and then it's back to neutral. Whereas as soon as Danny Rosen is landing something, there's a significant amount of follow-up pretty much every time. The punish game is a little bit stronger there. Great perfect shield into forward tilt. Good defensive positioning. The up B not safe, but actually doesn't get punished. Needed something a little faster than the down smash there. Up B almost going to take the stock, not quite. LC33 definitely on the back foot right now. That will take the stock for sure. Danny Rosen looking to take game one of this. Goes up for that up B again, and not going to connect with the back air will. Good dash attack for LC33. Still trying to throw things out there. Makes a back air connect as well. Danny Rosen still no answer on this stock. Great bomb there. Oh, if that had gone off the level, I think that catches Captain Falcon every time. Up B actually almost catching him off the top there. It's more to the left, though, so not going to be the KO just yet. So much damage on Captain Falcon, but that also means that he's got rage. So if he can, you know, keep himself alive here. There we go, the forward tilt, right as I say that. Falcon kick, and LC33 respects it. I was waiting for someone to finally shield that thing. Side B into up air. Oh, and a massive up smash. Reads the down air coming down. And Danny Rosen going to take game one of this best of 5. Pretty even matchup so far. I think there are definitely some punishable patterns that I'm seeing in LC33 that Danny Rosen starts picking up on those. You can probably get some more openings. I was having trouble finding those openings during the middle of the match there. LC33 playing control pretty well, throwing out a lot of those really disjointed back airs. Obviously, you've always got the up B out of shield to rely on if your opponent overcommits. It's just, he's not really finding that much combo follow-up. Captain Falcon is a fast faller. He's a character that can often be comboed in the air. I'd like to see something like some Nair follow-ups. Maybe LC33 knows better than I do, knows the character better, but it seems like something that he could be getting a little bit more benefit out of. Relying a lot on keep away options, and I mean, keep away works if you can keep them out consistently. But if you can't, and you eat a big follow-up in return, ends up not being worth it. So in a small battlefield here. Interesting, you know, Falcon being the sticky character that he is. Maybe Game & Watch is trying to cover more of the stage with his disjointed hitboxes, his aerials. Maybe it's a good combo height on the platforms for his neutral air kind of stuff. It's making it pretty hard for Captain Falcon to move around right now, and, you know, more move to run does typically favor the faster character. Just absolutely planting himself on the ledge for that down smash and gets whacked for it. Great recovery from LC33. No vulnerability on that at all. And the Falcon kick just runs into a bomb. And the bomb... Oh, I like the idea so much. It disappeared just in time. Great patience on the part of Danny Rosen to not get hit by it. Yeah. Seems like the stage choice is working out to a pretty significant degree for LC33. There are a lot of neat little tricks that he's finding here, making it really awkward for Falcon to move around. So Danny Rosen has now figured out that he needs to recover low in order to not get hit by the bombs, and that if he does, probably not going to get hit. LC33 has not shown a willingness to go out there for the down air edge guard just yet. Might be saving that one for later. Might just not feel comfortable going forward at all. And the spam of show your moves. He tries to come and show him a move, but Falcon declines with the shield. I'm getting mixed messages here, to be honest. I'm not sure that should really be asking for something if he doesn't want. That just KOs? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. You know, maybe the taunts here are tactical. Maybe he's trying to get LC33 to go a little over aggressive, because my goodness, just bit the dust right away off of that one. Massive forward smash from LC33, going to finish that stock, but he's got to get a whole 2 stocks down from his 1 stock that's already at 57%. It's a grab. Going for neutral air, only gets 1 hit of it. Might be that the difficulty here is in just setting up the neutral air in the first place. I like that, again, he's being patient about the Falcon kick. Up B, goes for follow-up, doesn't find anything. Throwing out so many hitboxes, though. Something's bound to land eventually. Great perfect shield. Gets the dash attack through. And this, is that just going to do it? That's just going to do it. Huh. So apparently if you hit them grounded like that, it can actually push them off to the side. And that's probably what we saw earlier when we had that really wacky looking down air out of Danny Rosen. All right, 2-0. Danny Rosen, you know, had a couple of sets early on where he lost games. But this is not looking like it's going to be one of them if it keeps going this way. Be interesting to see if maybe if he does get the 3-0 here, if someone can come through losers and have a better opportunity against him. That might be his biggest challenge. Maybe some of the hitters who took a game off him early got dropped out of bracket or something. Cody Kawasaki was one of those players. Is still currently in losers round 4 here. If they win, they get into top 8. Right now we've got Ken IQ and Farf sitting in losers quarterfinals. They're waiting on opponents. We've got Ewa or Iwa or Eva or something, and H-Bomb sitting in losers side top 8. And then there are a couple of matches that feed their opponents into those next matches. So we've got to switch to Peach. First time that we've seen the Peach so far out of LC33, and I missed and hit Pichu, of course. Here we go. Down throw back air out of the Peach. Able to shield, throw it. Oh, the turnip getting canceled out by the Falcon kick, and so Peach unable to gain any stage position with that. A little bit of a percentage disadvantage, but able to get the pressure off for at least the time being with a Peach Bomber. I really like the use of the float there. Saves her from getting kneed. Good awareness, good character knowledge to be able to pull that off. Gex are coming into the chat, being just a little bit thirsty. Just a little bit of a simp. It's cool though. It's cool though. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, you gotta see that coming and throw something out. At least try and trade with it. Raptor boost into Nair, into up air, into double up air, into triple up air, and that trades, but 48% on the board already. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Raw knee goes out for another one. Goes for the Raptor boost as well, really feeling himself, and in that position should not have. But LC33 has got to show some kind of response to these aerial approaches from Falcon. He's jumping over LC33's defenses every single time, and LC33 has not been retreating, has not been throwing out any options that beat that. You know, the turnips will beat a grounded approach, or at least a more grounded approach, but Falcon full hops. What does he do in response to that? Just hope he misses like he just did? I don't think that's a viable strategy in the long term. There's the taunt. Captain Falcon figures, hey, he doesn't have a turnip to throw in the meantime. There's no way that he hits me in time. Might as well make optimal use of my time and press the taunt button. Slight disadvantage here for LC33. Might be a more major disadvantage after this is done. Oh no, you can't come down that aggressively. You gotta get your feet on the ground and get your double jump back. Going out for the Falcon Punch to try and finish it off. Nowhere near hitting. And, oh, that one actually was a lot closer, but read a roll instead of the counter there that came out. Oh, no, he gets caught in shield and gets Falcon punched. He went for it 3 times. He had to know that it's coming, you know, just... Oh, man. And it's a mix-up, too, because if he does, you know, just stand there and wait to counter the option, the Falcon Punch, a faster option is just going to catch him before the counter comes out, so... Taking advantage of little Charles being a little bit shook at the end. And a clean 3-0 for Danny Rosen to clinch winners finals, secure himself a spot in Grands. All right. Looking like one of those matches and losers has finished. We're going to have, I think, Ewa versus Pug Powers up on stream. Oh, actually, that was called off stream, so it looks like we're going to have the other side of bracket go off here. Looks like Cody Kawasaki is actually on a DQ timer, which is unfortunate. We did see him competing earlier, so it's not like he hasn't been here all night or anything like that. You'd hate to see it. That was one of the few players who did actually succeed in taking a game off Danny Rosen. Got a long way to go. He is able to make it back. But it's doable. So let's head back to that prediction really quick and pay out. Winner did end up being Danny Rosen. So there y'all go. To our winner. So I think it was just one person who put all of that cash on Danny Rosen. Congrats on your newfound monies. Want to make a quick shout out while we're here to our Bravest Esports shop. All of our designs on here are made by Agent Inc. Fantastic apparel creator. You can get a jersey with your custom tag on the back if you want to go there. We've got some hoodies, got some hats, bunch of stuff out there if you're looking for something. If your April is still cold, you need a sweater. If you just want to be a more epic gamer than you already are and walk in with your name on your back, it's a good place to hit up. Maybe the largest Chad in the Mines CS department. How big is the Mines CS department? I'm curious. How big is this school? Like, in before, there are like 10 people. Yeah, it's a pretty significant size school. About 6,000 students. There is a certain QB in contention. We talking quarterback? We talking non-E sports? A sports? Athletic sports? I mean, my other question is there someone whose name is Chad? Because, I mean, then they're obviously more of a Chad than anybody else. All right, we got someone popping into the lobby here. Let's see. It's H-Bomb versus Flatter Earth Society. Flatter than flat? Ha. Very curious the origin of that one. H-Bomb, no relation to H-Bomber Guy. Versus an entire society of people. This is going to be loser side top 8. So loser will tie for 7th. Ah, okay. So they were in here as Bass Pro Shop. Was their the tag that they put down. I wasn't seeing it in my list, so I was going and looking it back up. So both beautifully troll names. We'll rock both of them here. H-Bomb with the Dragoon. Oh, God. Dragoon is such a cool design for a Kirby Warp Star. Huge Kirby Air Ride fan. Game is very pog. All right. Let's see who we end up playing. We got a Kirby and a DDD, so this is the lore matchup. Starting off on Final Destination. Hi. Oh my goodness. So much aggression, so much damage early on from H-Bomb here. Able to get a Gordo out, but not much more here is Flatter Earth. His Bass Pro Shop. Having some trouble taking stage position, does get Kirby off the level and is able to bounce a Gordo in his face. Great use of the up B, gets both hits. And the dash attack will take him out. H-Bomb winning the boss battle right now, looking like he's played this game before. Ooh, that's a really close hit to the blast zone. Not quite gonna KO yet, but time is limited. But this is a huge follow-up from H-Bomb here, getting 43%, 50. It's still going, and he's still at the advantage state. Amazing that that down air gets zipped away from. Finally breaks out with a dash attack, but man, 73%. Even if this did KO, still a significant disadvantage. Forward air, going for it again. Can't quite track him down in the air, but also no counterattack coming out from Bass Pro Shop. Nice dash attack, throwing out the Gordo, this time with an aggressive angle, but not finding anything. Just for another dash attack. H-Bomb is seeing those coming. Gets this grab combo set up, knows that the combo is finished at this point and has to just kind of follow up based on reads or reactions. Going all the way down and gets the down air and just double dunks on him. H-Bomb 3-stocking here in top 8. All right, looks like we might have a character swap here. We'll have to see. DDD is going to get comboed really hard by that follow-up from Kirby. It's a very heavy character, very big target. And while there are some options that DDD has to keep Kirby out, you're seeing Flatter Earth Society having a really hard time bringing those to bear. All right, we got a Pikachu out this time. All right, thoughts on Headband Pikachu? What tier is this character in? Do we like the headband? What's the skin? What do you go for on the Pikachu here? Here's that follow-up again, but Pikachu going to be able to get out of that. Goes in with a side B, though. Not a fast enough punish by any means to get in on that. And the edge guard just works. Insane side B spacing from H-Bomb, and the forward air is enough to finish it off afterward. I like the use of up B there from Flat Earth Society to track Pikachu or track Kirby down, using it as a mobility option. Oh no! The angle is off, and H-Bomb goes out and takes an SD out of respect. According to ESAM, Headband Pikachu is busted. Alright. Talking specifically Headband Pikachu. Alright, I'm not talking about the character as a whole. Does ESAM play the one with the headband? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm biasing the poll here, but I kind of feel like you might be throwing if you're not going for Luchador Pikachu. She is kind of a high-flying matador of the wrestling arena, you know? Sure does. All right. Well, ESAM knows better than I do. About a good many things. He beat me in dive kick once. That was fun. Just kind of rotated characters on me. It's disgusting. And the dash attack will do it. H-Bomb down to his last stock on that second game, but is able to bring it home. It is H-Bomb that will be advancing. Guaranteed 5th at this point. They will play against Ken IQ in losers quarterfinals. So let's see who we decide to bring in next. One thing I'd like to point out is that, as you might have noticed from the command that we have in the title, we have a Discord server, and this is not the Discord server that the tournament is running from. This is a community Discord server. So everybody that Bravis has ever run a tournament for has had access to this. So this is an opportunity for you to not only find people who play from your school, but to also find people who play from all of the other schools. We've got all sorts of different places that we've run Smash tournaments from, and so you'll be able to play against all of these different collegiate opponents if you just hop in there, chat some of them up, exchange some friend codes, and off you go. So could be a good opportunity to practice, maybe get a feel for who all's strong out there, what schools are some of the big ones. I think y'all would definitely match up pretty well against a lot of the players that we have in there. You guys seem like a pretty strong community here. So hit that up if you are interested. Also have a bunch of other games that we run out of there. You know, I do a bunch of Splatoon stuff on there. We have a show on Tuesdays for that. We run tournaments for, Call of Duty, Mario Kart, League of Legends. We've done Valorant before. We've done Apex Legends before. Done Rocket League, Fortnite. Whole bunch of different competitive games. If there's anything else that you're interested in, we've even done chess. Anything else in there that you're interested in might be a good place to check out and maybe meet some like-minded people of a similar age you can beat up on the internet. All right, we are going to get Kenny versus H-Bomb up next. Peach versus Kirby in all likelihood. And that will be losers quarterfinals. We've will be here with Kenny and H-Bomb as soon as we're back from a really quick break. Don't go anywhere. God dang it, they started so fast. Alrighty. We haven't missed very much at all. Final destination. So, I have to imagine that this definitely incentivizes Kenny Q to be throwing a whole bunch of turnips. But it also means that H-Bomb's punish game is going to get buffed, so I can see why both of them would agree on going to here. The double Peach Bomber ends up working out for him. Meantime, by the way, on the other side of losers quarterfinals, we have Farf versus Ewa, or Eva, or Ewa. Nobody has actually told me how that's pronounced yet, so I'm just going to keep making it up. Pretty even so far, both players going at it. Playing very aggressively, getting some nice little 2-3-piece combos here and there. Dot Eyes. Dot Eyes whiffs. Kenny Q not at all uncertain about throwing his turnips. He's just going to treat every single one like it's a standard turnip. Not going to hold on to the good ones. Just going to use them when he needs them. It's always interesting when you have something like a projectile that charges up, like a charge shot, or you get a big turnip like Peach. You see different philosophies for how to handle that situation, that advantage state. Some people will just fire it right away. Some people aim to only use it when it's guaranteed. Some people just hold on to it and try to keep it for as long as they possibly can to try and force their opponent to do something silly out of fear. I think there are a number of really good ideas to work with there. Oh, great follow-up there. Using the turnip to lock Kirby into the shield and then just getting the forward smash right away. So far, mostly in H-Bomb's favor on this last stock here. Just Kenny hasn't been getting the multi-hit moves that he needs. See, like right there, only getting one hit of the down air, not going to lead into anything. In a good position right now, though. Great patience from H-Bomb. Waits out the counter. Does not wait that counter out, though. What in the world? How did that play? Oh, that was funny. And there's the side B, Kenny Q. Ken IQ. Looking 10,000 IQ right now. Takes out the Kirby 1-0. Very narrow game there. Definitely could have gone either way. Huge damage coming out right now from H-Bomb. Going right back to Final Destination. Presumably really likes this stage for the follow-up that they're able to get off of that sort of combo. Oh, goes for the down air and just doesn't quite time it correctly. It's so hard to do when you've got the, what I must imagine is a little bit of latency. Really unfortunate there, because that almost certainly would have taken the stock. And instead, Kenny gets a second lease on life. Kenny with this float. Trying to make it back to the stage. Actually goes for a Peach Bomber. Super aggressive option to be going for out of disadvantage. Oh, and there's the Stitch Face. Nope. Just throws it again. I would like to see him maybe use at least those ones a little bit more judiciously. I think if he holds on to that for a second, realizes, hey, this could just take a stock right now, probably gets more benefit out of it. H-Bomb takes him out off the right-hand side. So far, looking pretty good for H-Bomb. Might be a good time for them to mount their comeback here, but Kenny takes him out. Not a lot of damage on this Peach, so really we'd probably say that the Peach is at the advantage, given the survivability of that character. Oh, H-Bomb again going out there for that down air, but not getting above them high enough. Probably wants to be getting a little bit further up and intercepting them. I like the up B drag down. A little bit of a get over here moment. Uses it again. Great up B out of shield. Great back air. H-Bomb controlling the stage really well right now. And there's the forward smash. H-Bomb with a lot of momentum going into this final stock. There's the throw. Not going to get the down air out of that, but is going to be able to get a back air out of shield and another one. I want to see Kenny disengaging a little bit more here. He's kind of just going in as soon as he has the opportunity. And it's getting a little bit predictable for H-Bomb. H-Bomb's punishing it every time with the same options. So that brings it to a 1-1 game. We have a game 3 set. Danny Rosen finna win. My Danny Rosen. All right, we got multiple Danny Rosen simps. H-Bomb for the win. All right. Interested to see if we get a character swap here. Danny simply can't lose. Hasn't happened yet. We've got a piranha plant? Huh. That is not what I was expecting coming out of Kenny. Let's see what he can do with it. On Final Destination again. Interesting. H-Bomb has shown an affinity with this stage so far. Wonder what Kenny Q thinks is going to happen differently with specifically the piranha plant here. Kind of sitting back, trying to use those ranged options here. Throwing the spike ball. Throwing his face. Kind of all that he can do, to be honest. He is a potted plant. Like, it's only so many options for how to attack his opponent here. Just holds it for a second. I'm surprised H-Bomb didn't attack him sooner, but... So far, relatively even. You know, slightly on the back foot here just because of positioning. Dash attack going to put him off the stage. Oh, yeah, H-Bomb not quite hitting those down airs. I feel like... if he starts hitting that, that's going to be a huge problem for the Piranha Plant recovery. So it may go far, but it is pretty slow and pretty linear. Oh, he goes up for the up B. Very aggressive play there, and Kirby's able to just tank that with the rock. And he's still in the lead here, able to knock Kirby away. It's a nice dash attack here, going to throw the spike ball. H-Bomb not dealing with that charge attack. Go for. I like the little forward tilt. At least it's something. He didn't get hit. He's getting hit by that one more time, and Kirby is done for. I almost want to see him just trying to use the down B and rock through the spike ball there. Because you won't take damage from it, and then you'll just drop straight through and hit Piranha Plant. Gets the grab, gets the throw. Not going to be able to get the up B out, but does forward smash before the attack can come out. Not finding his way into position to hit the down air again. H-Bomb's having a really hard time finding his way in. Still not finding this KO. 66% is a lot on Kirby. Up smash finally comes through. Nom nom. Two characters that eat people. Oh, that's dangerous. Kenny Q definitely going to get punished for that. shields that one. Good respect on all the Piranha Plant options here. Is able to use the projectile to edge guard and does not get the down air and tries it again into an up smash. Oh no. Ken IQ holding on with a pretty unorthodox choice there in the Piranha Plant, but it pays off. All right, so that sets up losers semifinals between Ken IQ and Ewa. Can I get an Ewa Ewa? It's not the same, I know. So last we saw Ewa was a Ridley player. I'm gonna guess that we see the Peach come out. I feel like the Piranha Plant is a situational pocket pick. Probably wants to face his opponent first with that Peach. That's my guess. We've got some Plant gangs in the chat, though. Maybe they would disagree here. Chlorophyll guzzlers. So Kenny actually probably could have stayed in the arena here. We're also going to need Ewa to get here. So that'll put Farf and H-Bomb both out at 5th place. Very respectable in a group of 32. A school as strong as this one. Rounding out top 8, we had Flatter Earth Society and Pug Powers on the other side. Pug Powers actually taking a game off of Ewa here. Alright. Ewa here with the Slowpoke token. You'll love to see it. Got Entropy Ultimate here. Speaking violence against Plant Gang. Should have Kenny back in here pretty shortly. They have been pinged at this point. Bork, bork. Yeah, we've got some Borkers around here. At least they're Borkers and not Yappers. Just came in after losing How'd I Do? Clearly not great, LOL. H-Bomb, you took 5th place. That's pretty solid. You know, Ken IQ came out of winners semifinals. So you definitely made your way pretty far up through the loser side there. Oh, shoot. So H-Bomb context here, H-Bomb actually lost in winners round 1. So he had to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches in losers where any one of them would eliminate him just to get that match with Kenny Q. So that's a great run right there. It's a lot of killers he had to take out. Okay, so we actually do have the plant back. And we got a Sephiroth. Maybe Ella just has a thing for villains, who knows? There we go, that should be correct. And this is going to be losers semifinals. So the loser of this will get 4th place. Ooh, direct hit from the spike ball. They're trying to find a way to maneuver their way in and cut this plant. Big old lawnmower he's got in his hand. Not an extremely efficient one, but a very aggressive looking one. Oh no, gets caught in the uppie and stage spiked for it. It's fine, just drops down, throws out a smash attack. All you gotta do sometimes. NIQ definitely racking up some percent now, though. Taking big advantage of that armor that he's getting from getting inside the pot. Can it be kind of hard to predict where that's going to go off, how to avoid it, how to punish it especially. Can't just sit there charging your fireball and the plant is going to throw something at you in the meantime. So, Ella throws that out there to try and cover ledge. Not quite getting the right timing, but you can see the idea there now. Trying to catch the plant before it's able to get up to the ledge. Up B, like we said, slow and linear. Big up smash, able to take the Piranha Plant down to last stock. Ooh, runs straight into the spike ball. Some big damage. But let's see what they can do with this Sephiroth here. Goes for the Aerith killer. Does not connect, and the Piranha Plant does the Sephiroth killer. He eats him. That's what he does. Yeah, definitely canonically how that works. Got a big read coming out from Entropy Ultimate that Ken IQ is going to go on to lose against Danny Rosen, and it would have to be grand finals. So he's recalling that Ken IQ has got this match, has also got the match against Lil Charles 33, which I believe actually went in Lil Charles's favor when they played on winner's side. Yes, that's correct. So Ken IQ is going to need an answer to that Game & Watch that he did not have previously. Maybe the Piranha Plant is that, I don't know. It's been favoring it so far in the loser side of bracket here. Goes back to the Peach, actually. Down air and a down smash. Happy Peach. Happy Peach. Wombo combo. Still just approaching with that down air. Interested to see if Ewa starts throwing out like an up smash or something to try and catch that down air. Big counter from Ken IQ. And the forward air will definitely do it. And he has a Stitch face. Such a power position. And this one connects. Does not catch it off of that, though. A little early. Just gets a dash attack. Still, big damage considering that he's now a stock ahead. And the fireball goes in the wrong direction. Now it goes in, gets a dash attack. Up air definitely going to KO. Massive hitbox on that. Trying to go in aggressively here. Try and track the Peach down. Ooh, that's a nice little follow-up there. That's going to be big damage. Oh, but the Toad counter. Ken has not been afraid to throw that out. Ooh. Gets a charged forward smash off, so... Ken pretty close here to KO percent at this point. You know, a nice up smash or something would probably do it. We're getting great use out of these aerials. Picks her off with a forward air. The shield poke dash attack comes through for Ken. Maintaining stage position here, keeping Ewa stuck in an edge guard position. Tries to stick himself to the ledge. It ends up paying for it by getting hit by 3 more turnips. Able to successfully recover low this time. Get underneath the turnip. Use that slope of the final destination ledge. Not finding his offense, though. The Nair out of shield... something that's pretty easy for Peach to space around. And Ken IQ able to take the set fairly convincingly versus Ewa. And that brings us to Losers Finals. We're getting the rematch between Ken IQ and Lil Charles. I guess it's going to be this, the Game & Watch versus the Peach to start with it at the very least. Alright, folks. I got another question for y'all. And that question is this. Who you got? Ken IQ making the losers run back up after having played Lil Charles in winner's side. Lil Charles so far losing only to Danny Rosen, who is currently sitting in Grands. Have to imagine that the odds are on Lil Charles here. But maybe if you drop your money on Kenny, it's a bigger payout. Right now, we've actually got 100% of our bettors putting it on Kenny Q. betting that he's going to win the run back after dropping 2-0 in the winner's side, the Lil Charles. Plant is the only answer. They're saying, yeah, maybe the plant does come out here. Maybe that is the answer. Got some Pog champs. Monitor hype. All right, and the last seconds tick down. Submissions are closed for the votes on that. Every single prediction cast was for Kenny. Let's see if that ends up being true. Let's see what characters they decide to go with. They've both shown that they have a couple of different options here. Curious to see if we get the same matchup as we saw in the first set. If we do go back to the Peach Game & Watch matchup, something I want to see out of Ken IQ is using turnips a little bit more. Because, you know, even when Game & Watch was starting to try and pull out the reflector, it was tending to produce some pretty good pressure. It's tending to do more damage than it deals back off of the reflector. Enforces zoning control. You only really have to go in once the Game & Watch commits to something, and definitely, you know, committing to that up B at a shield, something we've been seeing him do a lot. But no, Plant Gang all the way. So this is a matchup that I don't think Little Charles has seen out of Ken IQ so far. Have to see how he can handle it. Ooh, that reflector is going to be a problem for the spike ball here. IQ is going to need to respond pretty quickly if they want to react to that. Disjointed hitbox is going to be a huge pain here for eating through that Piranha Plant armor. Right now, I'm not seeing Ken IQ's answer to Game & Watch with the plant just yet. Does have him off stage. Going for a dash attack. Up smash will definitely clean him up off the top. I'm surprised Little Charles did not respect that option. Oh, the down smash at the terrible angle here. Oh, it actually clips him off the side, and that's going to buy a ton of time for Ken IQ to get back on stage. Interesting. He goes for that at such short range. It ends up paying off. Oh, no, and of all things, an air dodge underneath the stage. Unable to get the up B off in time. Goes in for the dash attack, throwing the spike ball over the ledge. Not going to catch him, but it's a good try. Doesn't lose any time and gets a double up smash. Ken IQ is up a full stock after switching from the Peach to the Piranha Plant on this Game & Watch. finally hits his first spike ball of the match, and it's a big one. Goes for an up smash, does not find it here. I feel like Ken IQ definitely has momentum right now. Charles looking for a way in and really not finding that much damage to do. Feels like excuse me. Feels like Lil Charles is playing too much defense. Not enough offense. He's not finding openings in neutral that really lead into anything. Like, you can clip him with a 2 hits of a back air, but that's not going to combo into anything. Ken IQ, huge 2-stock there over the player that put him in losers without dropping a game. Plant Gang, if they weren't believing already, I think they're beginning to believe. Twitch chat firmly on the side of the plant, particularly since everyone predicted the plant to win and want their channel points. Taking some time to think about their choices at this point. They're really late in the tournament. Want to make sure that they make the right one and they're not just acting on autopilot. And we actually have the character swap here. We've got Lil Charles. Oh wait, that's not a Peach. What am I looking at? That's a Zelda. They played Peach earlier and I was like, are we going to see the Peach used against the Peach player? No, this is a Zelda. So they're going to try and out-camp the Piranha Plant here. Interesting. They're actually going really aggressive right now. Trying to go in with maybe like the neutral B. Pretty even so far. Oh, that actually goes the wrong way for LC33. Tags him with a Din's Fire. LC33 just throwing everything at him. Din's Fire, the Phantom. Sitting back and using those projectiles. Really just putting them out there almost at random. Ken IQ able to spot a hole in the defenses and takes advantage. Slight advantage to Ken IQ, but definitely something that LC33 can come back from, especially this early in the game. Taking some significant damage, though. Plant gonna be my godfather. This potted plant is the best man at my wedding, okay? Okay. Forward smash finally able to take out Ken IQ's first stock. 75% is a pretty big price to pay for getting that. Getting a wild disengaging here. Ken IQ in the slight advantage position here. LC33 kind of trying to use these up Bs, but not spacing them well enough and getting punished for it with their stock. Up B gets a hit, but there hasn't been a lot of follow-up from the Zelda just yet. As I say that, nice down throw into back air combo. You can see where they were going for with that forward smash as well. These up Bs, again, just misjudging the distance on most of them, and often putting themselves in a punishable position. Good reflect. Oh, no! Oh, that's not a great way for that one to end. Trying to teleport to the ledge, of course. And it does not end up working out. So that makes it 2-0 in Ken IQ's favor. Lil Charles does still have one more chance because this is losers finals, which means it's best of 5. But they're going to need to do the reverse 3-0 right now to make this happen. Need an answer to the plant. It is best of 5, that's correct. Answer the plant with a plant. Fighting fire with fire, fighting grass with grass. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, blood for blood, soil. Let's not combine those two together. Chlorophyll for chlorophyll. Same with everybody. I'm waiting for my Melee tournaments, my Splatoon lands to come back. Waiting to be able to ship out to wherever I need to go for these events. Alright, so we're back to the original matchup, actually.
3, 2,
Might be that Ken IQ wants the Peach warmed up in addition to the game to the Piranha Plant going into their next set. Wrong stage? It's like a wrong stage kind of situation. Alright. Same characters, so yeah, it was definitely the stage that was selected improperly. Well, Ken IQ still has yet to take a game in this matchup. This might just be a test. See if they can do it. But, I can definitely see them wanting to have the Peach warmed up. I think Peach is the faster character, the character that has more answers for Captain Falcon's pressure. And if he does, you know, advance from here, that is who he's going to have to compete against, Danny Rosen's Captain Falcon. Yeah, that reflector. Oh no! The patience. And he breaks the shield with the Mr. Saturn into the golf swing. I was going to say, that reflector has not proven especially effective in stopping the barrage of turnips. LC33 now on the back foot by a large margin. Peach Bomber puts him off stage. Pretty much dead even on this stock. It's just... It's such a massive swing in the first stock. You have to imagine Ken IQ has a huge momentum advantage. I want to see L33 or LC33 get some combos off here. I want to see him do a significant amount of damage off of a single punish instead of just, you know, tapping him every now and again with a back air. And punishing that up B into down air pretty well there for Ken IQ, and just takes him out with a forward air. This isn't looking close. LC33 equalizes, well, not equalizes, takes one back with the up smash. A lot of damage is already done. Catches the turnip there, not able to get a good throw off. Overestimates how far Game & Watch can throw that. Was that a 9? I didn't... Could have been a 5. I didn't quite spot it. I respect the attempt. That is one of those things that could absolutely swing the match back to even. LC33 needs to find something because the punish game has not been sufficient right now to keep up with Ken IQ. Surprised that LC33 rolled back instead of pushing his advantage there. At this point, you know, you need to see some aggression. You need to see him go out there and try and take this Peach stock before it's too late. Ooh, here's the up B. So close to getting this stock. But Ken IQ knows it and puts the counter right in his way. 3-0 against an opponent who 2-0'd him to send him into losers. Does that mean Ken IQ's got what it takes to make another upset? Y'all know what's happening next. It's going to be Ken IQ versus Danny Rosen. Grand Finals Set 1 coming up very shortly. All right. So y'all were right about Ken IQ. We got one last question for all y'all before we call it a night. Who you got? Grand Finals. This is overall, all right? I'm not thinking about set 1 as a different set. I'm talking who's taking the tournament. Who's going to do it? Who's going to get it all the way? Who's got the gold? Who you got? Looks like Danny's ready and raring to go. There it is. We're getting started. Peach versus Falcon. Going to Pokemon Stadium to start things off. Looks like y'all are going to get a little bit of a preview before the poll closes. They got in a lot faster than I thought they were going to. You know what? I'll give you all 30 seconds and then I'm going to cut it off just so that you can't see the result of match 1 and decide based on that. That'd be cheating. Alright, it's 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submissions are closed. Got a majority for Danny Rosen here, but Ken is the one who is currently winning. Not by a ton because of that recovery mistake, unfortunately. But came out swinging for sure. You know, it is often a factor that the player coming from losers has won several in a row at this point and has momentum. Pretty big follow-up there, but importantly, the finisher did not connect. So Ken IQ still going to be able to claw this one back instead of getting kneed off the stage and being put in an edge guard. And now the follow-ups, you can just DI out of. Big counter. Very even right now. Right, Nickel Jinx. So you'll see at the top of the screen, there's an L next to Kenny's name. That's because he's coming from loser's side. He's already lost once. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. That means you got to lose twice in order to be eliminated. Well, if Kenny wins this round, Danny Rosen has only lost once. So Ken can't just win one set and take the tournament. He's actually got to eliminate Danny Rosen twice. You want to think about it that way. Pretty much dead even right now. This combo is definitely going to even it up a significant amount. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He just kept holding in. You gotta know that the next knee is coming. Danny Rosen has been playing that aggressively all day. But that's probably the first data that Ken IQ has on him. So a good early start, but Danny Rosen making it that much more difficult for Ken IQ to bring this back and take the event. So once again, the predictions were split. We've got 3 people voting for Danny Rosen, but they bet more points. Whereas Ken IQ has 4 people voting for him, but fewer points were bet there. All right, trying out the Piranha Plant now. Probably best to assess the situation, figure out which character is going to work best before it's do or die.
3, 2, 1, go!
Meanwhile, Danny Rosen meeting him with the same character that he's been this entire time. Great follow-up there. It's well flow charted out so that no matter what Piranha Plant does, it either continues the combo or prevents him from getting hit. Ooh, Yeah, Falcon Kick just going to catch him every time he's going to go for that at that range. Actually just sits there and charges the up smash and doesn't get punished for it. I think we're seeing a pretty good understanding of what needs to get respected against Piranha Plant here out of Danny Rosen. It's getting clipped less often by things like this attack, by the spike ball. Excuse me. And he's finding openings like that to Falcon Kick in. Still hasn't quite managed to punish the up B, but you know it's only a matter of time. Oh, the double jump back down air might have actually connected there. I would have loved to see it. And just goes for it again with the Falcon Kicks. This Piranha Plant is at 191% and actually takes the first stock. How in the world is he living this long? Gentleman doesn't kill, 201%. Nair is going to finish it off, but you have to consider that a win for Kenny, because he was not in the lead on that stock and just managed to keep himself around long enough to actually get it back. Spike ball has not been working out from that distance. I'd like to see Kenny moving in just a little bit further when he gets a hit before he tries to go for something like a zoning projectile. Oh, that's not safe. Danny Rosen punishes those. And the up B out of the invincibility respawn. Not going to be able to use that invincibility to get any advantage on the stage. Just kind of burns it by accidentally pressing the up B. Down smash, there's a Falcon Kick going all the way out there, not finding the up B though. Those spike balls are not getting him any advantage when he's in mid like that. He needs to either be moving closer to his opponent, using a different move, taking some more passive pressure, like maybe charging up the Poison Cloud. I like the use of the spike ball there. Good damage. Kenny's not out of this yet. Ooh. Dangerous position. Just goes for it. I like the trade. This is working so well. Kenny is bringing this back, and as I say that, commentator's curse gets Falcon kicked right in the mouth. I would say face, but he doesn't really have one of those. It's a plant, you know? It's kind of weird, but... All right, well, fans of Plant Gang probably a little bit disappointed after that one. I bet we're going to see the Peach come back out. Come on, Arthur, be nice. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. Arthur did, to be fair, put his money where his mouth was. Bet it all on Kenny, or on Danny. The other one. Donkey Kong. Hello. The original kidnapper of Princess Peach. Out to try and run away with his game. Using the Blondie Kong. Sometimes Monster Cat just stops by itself. Kind of silly. Dead even so far. Kenny has Danny on the ledge. Be able to put on some good pressure. I really like the spacing on the shield there. Not really much that Donkey Kong can do to chase that down. Going for the dunk. Kenny spots it and avoids it with the air steer. Good reaction. Probably didn't have to go all the way to ledge there. A little bit maybe too scared. Great mash out. Able to get away before the stage spike happens. Oh, and the final hit of the down smash doesn't actually come through, so it doesn't really stop Danny. But Kenny's still safe, putting on a lot of shield pressure. This is actually looking very winnable for Kenny right now as it stands. There's the Peach Bomber. That'll do it. Has a turnip. Oh, throws it a little early. Like we said, timing on things like that can be a little bit difficult given that they are on an online connection. Smash Ultimate online, it's great. Totally a great service. So we're probably dealing with some slight timing difficulties just because of latency. Ooh, not far enough out for that to KO, actually, so Kenny just gets to come back. Ooh, that did not cover his landing. Gets clapped. Oh, the shield is so small. That just means that Danny's going to go on the aggressive now. Woo! Big counter. Counters the giant punch, does a ton of damage back in return. Worth noting, of course, Donkey Kong going to live longer than Peach, so this 40% basically just kind of makes it even, roughly speaking. Peach also a very survivable character, but she's not going to outlive a forward smash or a giant punch or something like that. Into those higher percents. And there's the counter. Toad's adapted, you know, didn't used to be able to go onto the other side of Peach to be able to protect her, but he's got better reactions now. Whew. Dead even. Last stock for both players, but that's a big combination coming out of Danny Rosen. Lucky he doesn't get spiked there is Kenny. Gets in with the down air into down smash. Some good damage. He needs it. Gets another grab. Huge damage coming back for Kenny. They're going back and forth. Oh, 113 damage, just like nothing. And the forward air doesn't quite KO. Kenny's almost brought this all the way back. I wanted to see him come down with a forward air. That might have done it there. Doesn't quite clip him before he gets to the ledge, and now this is a powerful position for Danny Rosen. He's throwing out all the powerful moves, but down air into down smash again. Still not going to KO. 175%. This is insane. Peach Bomber will definitely do it, though, and Kenny finally gets one on the board, keeping himself in the game for at least one game longer. Hacha. Arthur like, lucky kill. Grumble, grumble. Mutters under breath. Man, this set is just not liking the memes, huh? It's not liking Plant Gang. It's not liking Monkey. All right, back to the Falcon. And the Falcon's immediately running in, getting a down throw into double neutral air, into up air. No knee, but 45% damage right quick. And the pressure is still on. Continuing to pull these turnips, which I think is a great strategy here. Captain Falcon doesn't have a projectile. He's going to have to work out his way around it. Throwing out dash attacks like that, on the other hand, that's going to get you... It's going to get you KO'd for it, so... I like, you know, playing more patiently, throwing things when you can, using safe pressure options, and not really going for anything too risky. Cool. Alright, there we go. Good counter. Gets him out without taking much damage. Double up air, but the dash attack going to save him here. Nice dash attack from Kenny. Turnip is caught. It's going to prevent him actually from throwing out a nair or a knee or something. A lot of damage on Danny, but Kenny does need to find that last hit. That might actually do it. Oh, the turnip snipe is so close. No! Oh, if he catches him... Oh, he's not able to umbrella combo or anything like that. Danny Rosen, 3 stocks to 1 on what could be the last game of Grand Finals. Attacks a counter, and that is going to take him out, but Kenny needs a 2 stock to 1 swing right now, or 2 stock to 0 swing right now. He needs 2 stocks for nothing. Great spacing so far. I loved those dash attacks at the very edge of their range. No way that Falcon's going to get a grab off of that or anything. And it has been grabs that have been starting... No, not like this. Oh, no. I didn't even remember to change the characters. That's such a tragedy. Man. Well, let's not let that ending take away from Danny Rosen's win here. A phenomenal display, kept up the pressure against every single opponent, just held forward and got his combos, got his damage, got the games. Very well played to Danny Rosen there. They are our winner of the entire event. Those of you who bet on Danny Rosen, congratulations. There are your points. Huge thank you to everybody for popping by, keeping up with the stream as we were going into the later rounds of the tournament, for cheering on ya boys. Thank you all for coming out. Really appreciate it. Make sure to, you know, if you had a good time, let your student activities people know that you would like more events like these. You know, I'm sure that they are taking input about which games you want to see based on, you know, feedback from the players. So if you let them know, hey, we want more Smash tournaments, I'm sure they'll come back and ask for more Smash tournaments. So that would be a great thing for you to go and ask for if that's something you want. Also, make sure to check out our Discord server. I'm going to put that in the chat. And if you're looking for some of our merch, you can check out the shop right there. If you're looking for more nerds to play more nerdy video games with, the Discord is a great place to go. You get people from all over the country in there, so that'd be a great place to go and meet some online practice partners. And if you're looking for something like a hoodie, a hat, maybe a jersey to show off your gamer tag on the back, check out our shop and Agent Ink Apparel, and they can hook you up. For now, though, that is going to be it for us from Bravest Esports. I am Jem, and Synchrony has been your TO. Make sure to say thank you to Synchrony for doing all the hard work and putting the bracket together, all behind the scenes, while I got to just sit here and talk about Smash all night. Thank you for supporting your school and for supporting us at Bravest Esports. We'll see y'all next time.